Hello guys, and welcome to yet a new episode of Daniel's Views and Etc. And today, we are actually going to be playing a game this time. And we are going to be playing Back to the Future the game. Episode 1. It's about time, as they call it. So anyway, I've played Back to the Future the game before, but I just wanted to try it out on YouTube and trying it out, like, just showing you guys me playing it, because I've never used this video capture for pretty much anything, and I just wanted to try it out. So, here it is recording at 1080p HD. I'm recording this off my Floater 288, my green PC. Currently running Windows 7 right now, which is great. So, yeah. We are going to get playing pretty soon. I just kind of... So if there are any bugs that go on the way, just kind of understand that it's trying its best. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start playing. Alright. And the graphics are turned up all the way. I like the beginning in this part. It's like the original movie.
Alright, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985.
Good morning.
1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
It's like watching a movie.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious
I believe that is the only time they say a bad word in this game.
Watch this.
They do say other bad words, but I think that's one of the bigger ones.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds,
I'm reenacting this like the original movie.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
I like how they totally uncopyrighted everything in this thing. It's all generic.
Huh, that's
Like,
peculiar.
instead of a JC Penny, it's JP
Where's the
Penny.
car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Alright, I want to tell you some funny trivia about this game, and basically Back to the Future in general. Did you know that actually in the DeLorean, I believe the speedometer never actually went up to 88 miles an hour. I believe it went up only to 85 or something like that. But in the movie and in the game, they somehow made it so it would go up to like 95 miles an hour. But yeah. I've never played this game on the computer in a long time. You can actually get this for the iPad, and that's the version I've been playing. And I also played this on my laptop a couple months back, but my laptop isn't exactly very great on these kind of games, so I had to bump the graphics all the way to low. It looks really great on this thing. I wish I could get rid of this thing. It's driving me nuts. Oh, maybe I can actually. Yep. Don't need any of that. Get rid of it. Oh, dang it. Come on. Well, I don't need a tutorial. I've played this game many times before. We don't need the hints because I know exactly how to play this also. Let's just save it. This game's been known to crash sometimes. Oh, well, alright. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go through the game now.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
But plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z and E.
Doc, something's way off here.
Oh no, it's storming. Ah, the end of the world, no. I'm gonna start disappearing in a second, because I made a horrible mistake.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I made a horrible mistake!
Exactly.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
You know, in the iPad version, Doc actually was still there, but translucent when in that scene. But they must have fixed it, because the last time I played the iPad version, it was fine. It wasn't there.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
Also, some other trivia. All of the characters that actually, or the voice actors in this game, actually are not from the original movie at all. The only one that is the original is Christopher Lloyd, who played as Doc, the old Doc, the one we just saw in the title sequence. So he's in the game, but everyone else is played by a different voice actor. Marty's a different guy. It's not Michael J. Fox. Biff is played by some other guy. I don't know who the guy, I forget the guy's name in the movie, or the actor who played as Biff in the movie, but definitely not the same person for voice acting. So pretty much everyone is not original except for Doc. Game is really smooth. I'm surprised that my computer hasn't dropped in frame rate. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more cheesy because I've only played it in low quality, and at low quality it looks pretty bad. I believe Bob Gale had something to do with the
Dad,
original movie.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Whoops.
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old
Back in
crack lot had
Time
any
by Huey
buried
Lewis in the
treasure?
News.
Nah, I guess I'm just
Remembering.
remembering.
Alright people, this is going to go kind of pretty fast because I already know how to play it. I know exactly what to do. There's a lot of HDR-ish kind of effects going on here. Alright, I'm going to point something out right here now. Do you see this crank right here? And this electric box right here? That will be used later in this game. Probably in another episode or in another part of the walkthrough video. But it's remember that it's going to be foreshadowed. And remember the helmet from the first movie, because there it is.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago.
And it pretty
Actually,
much was.
I guess it was.
Exactly. This thing right here, the gas chamber thing, that will be in the...
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
That will be later in the game also. It's foreshadowed. What else is foreshadowed? Oh, yeah, this pot back here. Remember the pot. That will be later in the game as well. What else in here will be foreshadowed? No, I think that's pretty much it.
Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
A dog's deck.
Never mind.
Alright.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Yes.
That looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff. Can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse for old time's sake?
That doesn't make any
I
sense.
think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Alright. Now, I'm not going to go to him and deal with it yet. If I walk through here right now, Marty's dad should be pulling out a guitar. And I was right. I know this game really well. Played it a lot when I was younger. When I was 11 years old, right when it came out, me and my brother bought it and we stayed up all night playing the game. I couldn't stop playing it ever since. This game is really awesome. I really like the game. Alright. Yeah, I gotta get the guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Now, even Marty's dad is not even a voice actor, or not even the original guy who played as him. That's a different voice actor, I believe. I don't really remember. Maybe it is. I don't know. I didn't recognize anyone else other than Christopher Lloyd. Definitely a different actor for Biff. I do know that. So, this scene is important because I need to hook the guitar up to the sound system.
Here's an oldie. What a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Tick,
Wow, that was sizzling hot. Like a melting ice cube.
tick. keys are a little
Hey,
rambunctious.
Dad. About Biff. Dad,
He talks a big game,
Oh, I
son,
forgot.
but he's
If you
not
click
so
double click
tough.
right click,
I've been dealing with him a long time.
if you double click
Believe
the
me,
right click
I
key,
can handle
it looks like
can I?
I'm sorry. If you double click the right click key, it looks like a right mouse key. It actually skips what the person's saying, so that's interesting. I could actually go through this game pretty
I
fast
guess you can.
if I did that.
Okay, son. I'll stay out of your way. You know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
All right.
And
No,
now,
no, no.
something you're...
Okay, well that pretty was awesome. Now I'm gonna do this real quick because I can. I'll show you guys why in a moment. Don't worry, I'll re-enable it later. Wait, what was I doing? Okay. Okay, did you just see that glitch? I just saw his feet just not move at all. Check this out.
Wait, I got one.
Yes, we get to listen to Huey Lewis. Crap, we gotta be right next to it in order for us to hear it. I am dancing. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright.
Let's make some noise.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
So he had to turn up.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
I always felt like that
Rock
was gonna be
on,
much
Biff.
louder than that.
Oh, shit.
Tick.
Doc, where are you?
Alright, I'm gonna put the music back on since we're never going back inside. There's a DeLorean.
Doc?
The window's pixelated.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
And he is right.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
With the help of one person, and that person is going to be in the next scene. It's getting late, guys. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to let it go for another 9 minutes, and then I'll call it for a day, and then I'll play again some other time.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Okay, I meant to get the shoe. I don't understand why Marty got scared when he heard the tape play. It's as if he doesn't know what it
What do you know about
was.
this shoe, Einie?
Even though
Great
cassettes
Scott,
were all the
he's onto
things in
something.
the 80s. As well as CDs for richer people. That truck looked a little old when he was grabbing.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Tires were a little out of style.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Okay.
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans!
Yes.
Get along now! Scat!
What did I do?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me
Wait,
see.
what? I just saw something I've never seen before in this game. A copy of 1984.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh?
By George Orwell. I just saw
Hey
it.
there!
I don't know if it'll come back though. Also, the woman that's about to pass by in the next scene will be in the 30s too. That one will be in the 30s. Or when we go back in time.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
I never noticed the book there before, actually. It's kind of interesting. Wait. I wonder if we can get a good look at it again.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean.
There it is. Oh, missed it.
I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
See, the copy of the book was right here. Dang it, I can't get a look at that. But I was able to see it a first couple of times.
is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
I didn't notice that either.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks.
That is an interesting picture. Okay, let me guess. The littlest girl is probably Edna, and then the second oldest is the bald guy in the movie, Mr. Strickland, the principal. I don't know, that the woman must be Edna's mom, and then Edna's dad. I don't know who those two would be.
What's up there?
What's that?
Nothing.
Wait, let me see what he said.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Never actually explored that before. Alright, let's get on with this.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following
I
year,
wouldn't
as
say
I recall.
that. I don't think they had tapes in that year. Videotapes, so maybe it must have been a little bit, I don't know. Probably something different. Excuse me. Alright.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Dick. Huh.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
I think you'd usually ask if you can adjust someone's temperature.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Now don't touch anything.
I like how long it takes for her to get, like, back. It takes her forever. Alright, now we can look through the newspapers.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy.
This is
Singer
it.
Vanishes. Hill
This is gonna
Valley
be a very
Expo
long
delights
cutscene.
crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc!
He was
Killed
pulled from
by
the
a
Carl
mob.
Sagan.
What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
This is like the only break I can take from this cutscene.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Other questions
Hey,
would be of Mice and
sometimes
Men.
You gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love.
And then another
right?
one was like for the
Wish
Model
my
T
dad
Factory.
had
That was for
understood
the
that.
other answers
You
that
won't stay
George would
away too
respond
long.
with if
You
I said
barely know
something
I was
different.
gone.
It's kind of funny.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Because we just finished reading of Mice and Men in school. It's kind of neat. Alright, let's go.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
I like this part. Just so happened to be a cop chase right at that specific moment. I wonder why you would even hit him. What kind of a police officer would hit a person? You know, actually, I think Mari should still be going to school. If it's May 1986 and he's 18, so, like, shouldn't he be in school by now or something? I actually did not see what time it was. When was the last time departed? I can actually understand if it was 3 p.m. But he, like, woke up from a nightmare at whatever time it was, and it was like, or maybe it was Saturday. Okay, I don't know. Never mind. Maybe it's a weekend. I don't really talk about school in this game at all for him.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Heck, the tires on that car weren't even moving. Actually, I don't think any of the tires are moving. That blue car didn't have any moving tires. That was Edna, I think. Yeah, it's Edna. There's so many little things that they don't actually like enable or bother with in this game. Look, I mean, that car that just passed by, its stars are moving, but I mean in general. I think the ones that are farther away that you don't really notice very well, those tires don't move on them. Same woman.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Okay, I'm doing Michael Corleone. I always do Michael Corleone, and they always call me Mr. Callahan. Always.
Michael Corleone.
I hope
Thank
they
you for
do
sharing your candid
Corleone.
opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Dick.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Doc. I must find Doc. Alright. We are gonna find Doc and then call it quits. Maybe. We'll see. Finding it hard to believe I've been playing this game for so long. Whoopsie, I went into the wrong place. Doc's not in the soup kitchen. Heck, that's Artie. That's, Marty's, grandfather.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you
I don't see
doing out
the
here?
resemblance at all with Biff.
I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
It's the same hat pretty much as kids.
Now scram!
Just a different
You got
texture,
it,
it looks
boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Actually, this is, there is an illegal speakeasy somewhere in here. I know where it is, but I'm not gonna say. I'm actually not gonna do the phone yet. But that fat guy working at the stove is actually, his name is Cue Ball. Just so you know. Doc should be right here.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
That's original Christopher Lloyd.
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course.
His voice
I'd
sounded
almost
very odd
forgotten
at
about
first.
that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Ding.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a puppy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
Rocket-powered drill.
Rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got
Brown's
Just
residence.
stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I will believe them. Unfortunately, I might have to eat it.
it. I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alrighty. I will give the house a call. And then I will call it quits for this first episode of DVaEtc Plays.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who DVaEtc is calling.
You should have asked that
Courthouse.
first. Who
Doc
may I
never
say
told me
is
he worked at
calling?
the courthouse.
Should have asked that first. Alright, I'll just take care of this right now.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Okay, never mind about that. You're right. Alright. Well, guys, I will leave you suspecting of what the original Doc will look like. The 17-year-old version of Doc. I will leave you guys to think about it because I am going to end the game right in front of the courthouse. Well, not exactly, but I'm going to end it right here on the steps. This is where the first episode of Daniel's Videos and Etc. Plays, or DVaEtc Plays. Thank you for watching, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one where perhaps we'll be playing this game continued. But yeah, that's probably most likely it. Eventually, yes, I'll be making my video on my my refrigerator. Maybe. We will see. But I'm gonna be, this concludes the first episode of yeah, Daniel's Video and Etc. Plays. This is episode 1. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment below if you have one. Like or dislike it if you like the idea. And I will see you guys in the next one.